Mario Tennis Aces on the Switch brings all the racket-swinging fun to the wacky world of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Mario is no stranger to a bit of sports, and this isn't his first foray onto the court.
Indeed. He began his tennis career in 1995 with Mario's Tennis on the Virtual Boy. Since then, there's been a number of different Mario Tennis games, bringing him across numerous consoles, all the way to 2018 with Mario Tennis Aces.
Historical. Mario Tennis Aces offers a few different modes of play, but all have very similar gameplay mechanics. Using the thumbstick and various button presses, you can control the direction and type of shot. You can build up a powerful, high-speed shot by charging up each of your regular hits, or use a powerful zone shot if your opponent hits an easy ball, which is a bit like a smash.
These tough shots can be blocked by timing your return at just the right moment.
However, hit it too early and you risk damaging your racket. Take too much damage and it can break, causing you to lose the match if you don't have any spares.
Oh no!
Rad, I thought this was a really interesting addition to the series, at times feeling more like a fighting game. It definitely took me a while to master, but I found once I got the hang of the zone speed feature that uses energy to go into slow motion, matches turned from friendly back and forth into intense power struggles.
I wasn't feeling it. I maybe could have been on board if the controls felt really tight, but to me they just don't. Zone shots are telegraphed by a short pause, which gives you a chance to go into slow motion and return it. But by the time the ball reaches you, your slow-mo has usually run out. But if you wait too long to slow things down, you risk the ball just whizzing right past you.
I thought the controls actually felt fine. To me, this played as good, if not better, than previous games in the series. And after the woefully featureless tennis outing on the Wii U that was Ultra Smash, I enjoyed how much more there was to juggle in any one match. I even turned around a few losing matches by just going after my opponent's racket. It didn't feel totally fair, but a win is a win.
I do love to win. If you want to forego the button pressing, you can try swing mode, which I was really keen for. This uses motion control so you can use the Joy-Con as a virtual racket, swinging your arm like a real tennis pro. This felt even less accurate than using buttons, but was a whole lot of fun anyway.
When it comes to other game modes, there's free play and traditional tournaments, and you can play local co-op against the AI or online. But for a more in-depth single-player experience, there is adventure mode.
The campaign has a super zany story. An evil, sentient racket with mind control powers has taken control of Waluigi and Wario. You have to collect 5 Power Stones before the racket does in order to stop its evil plot.
To do so, you'll journey through numerous tennis matches and vaguely tennis-related mini-battles. Everything still involves hitting a ball with your tennis skills, but sometimes it'll be a puzzle, mini-game, or boss battle. Like this one, where you need to rally with a giant piranha plant until it falls over, exposes a weak spot that you smash with a zone shot. These can be really tricky, so I guess you could think of them as training sessions.
You could, but to me they felt more like annoying not tennis sessions, which I had to slog through in order to continue. I came to play tennis, not whack-a-mole. The challenges were also really hard, and at times didn't feel quite fair.
The odds are certainly not stacked in your favour. As you face up against various opponents, there's always something new about the court to add a little spice to the mix. It's usually something that'll hit the ball back at you, but that only affects you and not your opponent. It's tough, but I do admire how many creative ways they've found to put a spin on the game.
I found it got in the way of what I came here for, which is tennis. And at the core of it, I think that's what was lacking in this game for me, that sense of satisfying flow. There's almost none of that meditative quality to a rally, which is what I love about real-life tennis. Plus, the scoring system has been altered and is a little confusing at times, which stops it from feeling like real tennis. And in the end, I found myself feeling like matches were dragging on.
Well, being a Mario Tennis game, I think it's okay to change things up a bit. And I feel like this new zone system is a great example of this. You can always play simple rules for classic fun rallies with some of your favourite Nintendo characters. Plus, it has that trademark feel-good charm with colourful characters and satisfying sounds. It's not a tennis simulator by any means, but it's a crazy fun run around the court. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.
I really wanted more from this. I didn't enjoy the single-player campaign much, and the controls just didn't feel snappy enough for me. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 rubber chickens.